morning. Thanks for joining us, Dahab Live. My name's Trisha.
I'm Herman.
Annette.
And behind the camera, Sammy.
And we're going to take you behind the gate. Come on, So, Annette, you're gracious enough to take us to your place today. So grab a cup of coffee and let's go.
Oh, it looks like a farm to me. So many.
Annette, how many turkeys do you have this time of year?
My nephews ask me the same thing all the time.
I think 25?
Yeah, it's
25.
about 25 turkeys and 25 ducks now, I think. Yeah, so quite a lot. We usually kind of hatch them. We have a hatcher, so we put the eggs in during the summer. So by this time, most of them are pretty big. And we kind of want to start up our vegetable garden again. So they're going to go, part of them are going to go inside. Part of them are going to go to the butcher because that's what we're raising for. And then we can start our vegetable garden again. So yeah, we'll start.
I've had the pleasure of having your turkey at Thanksgiving.
Yum.
Yep.
Which one is our Christmas turkey?
He's the biggest one. He's definitely the boss. Like you can see him going in. We'll get another view of him. But I don't know if we want to have him for Christmas. We might have to have, or Thanksgiving. Yeah, we have Thanksgiving and Christmas, right?
Look at that.
What do you think? We have another one? Let's go.
Oh, here he comes. Look at the big boy.
Yeah.
He's the Kabir. He's the big boss. So he's the only one who really gets to puff up his tail like that. He's got a competitor though. You see there the males.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like trying to, but no.
So only one turkey pups.
Usually, yeah. You can get,
You can see him.
yeah, he's wanting to, but yeah, you might get in a fight now. You might get in a fight if you do that.
The boss usually has this feather in the front. Like when you come out, you can look. He has like this feather in the front. Like,
Yeah,
coming out feathers.
and they're much redder. Like their heads
Yeah.
are really red, and they can turn that on basically. Like they can make it red. When they get excited, they get
Look
redder
at him.
and
You see
bigger.
the, like this feather in the front, dark one.
It's kind of scruffy. That's called a beard. So they have to be at least a year old to have that.
Look to the
So
other
he's
side.
kind of the dad of
Look to the
all
other
of these guys that are walking around now. And that's his job. He just walks around, strutting his stuff, just being the boss.
So what else do you have?
Alright, so this is where the turkeys live. That's their cage, goes all the way to the back. It's 2 parts. So that's where they stay during the day, because they do like to fly. And towards the back, we have a couple of pigeons in here. And some of them are nesting. They are just kind of, they keep laying eggs. They lay 2 eggs every time, and then they hatch, and then they'll move to one of the other boxes, lay another 2 eggs. So they'll just keep laying and making babies. So that's all pigeons. And then the cage next to that, that's where the chickens are. So here, all the chickens together.
I think this is part of the reason we decided to do behind the gate, because you never know what you're going to find.
Yeah.
So unexpected.
Ducks and turkeys.
Yeah. Day ducks and turkeys. Maybe tomorrow a home gym. You never know.
Yeah. Some more quail in these one. Maybe you can see them better in this one than in the other.
Maybe they make it.
Oh yeah, they made another one. Yay. Huh? I already collected their eggs this morning. Oh, two. Oh, you knew.
You forget to pick them up.
They laid them after. Oh, hang on. I can see a third one. There we go. They are very productive with their eggs.
What time do you usually wake up in the morning?
Oh, well, 6, 4. Yeah, especially in the summer.
Yeah.
I like to get up as early as possible, basically. Sunrise, which is about 5:30. But yeah, it gets cooler now, so 6 o'clock takes us about 2 hours, I think, doing all the work here.
That's 2 hours in the morning and then again in the evening? Or?
Not as much in the evening.
Okay.
Yeah. In the evening, it's just kind of checking on some go inside and maybe give them a little extra food. But the main work is all in the morning, basically. Yeah. And so this is the vegetable patch. It's about, what did we say yesterday? About 30?
About 30 square meters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's all bare, and it's been like the duck playground basically throughout the winter. So we just fill up while they're cleaning all their bottles and drinking things. Fill up the water here, and they get to play, swim, and but in this climate, you're planting in the winter basically.
Right.
So it's time to like put them back inside, and then start digging over the soil.
Last year we all ate from your garden. Amaranth and yeah, that's right. Sunflowers. Yeah.
I've already starting the tomato and the
Yeah, we started
pepper.
because we're a little bit late with the actual garden, so we thought we started a few things up in pots. Yay, look at him, the big guy. And you're the number 2, I can tell. Look at him. He's like, can I? Can I? Can I put my feathers on? No. Number 1 is staying close to him, like, no. On your turn.
Okay, so what's on the other side?
Yeah, so moringa is really considered a superfood. Like it has a lot of vitamins and minerals, and if you go to like a health food store, you'll probably find it dry, and people use it as a tea, but you can just have it fresh as a salad as well. Like it's kind of nice mixed into a salad.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Like that.
Afro-Egyptian salad. And it grows so well in this climate. Like it's perfect for hot weather. Another reason to start putting them inside because they're starting to jump and fly over and like messing up this area basically. That's the farm bit. This is the nice bit.
Yeah.
This is our part.
Beautiful. I imagine keeping ducks out of the pool is quite a challenge.
It has unfortunately happened. Yeah. So
Oh, they would have a field day going in there.
Yeah.
This one is my experiment, trying to grow palms and
oh yeah, you
figs and like stuff from the seeds. So, trying.
start a few fruit trees. Yeah.
That's a neem,
Nim,
moringa,
that's from the same tree. Just collect the seeds.
and probably that's
That's a
Yeah,
tomato.
neem is also superfood.
Yeah, it's something in Indian cooking that they use a lot, and the oil for it is something you'll find in health food stores as well.
Yeah, we used to have a couple of those
Mm-hmm.
on the old house.
But
You can make tea out of it, and you can make oil for your skin, and I mean it has multitude of different ways of using neem tree.
Yeah,
So point being, everything is organic. You know what you eat.
and so much of it recycled. Like my mum was saying when she was staying here, like you guys have almost no waste, like except for some packaging. Like food waste goes there. Seeds get reused. Like almost everything just has another purpose. Yeah.
Like the leftover of the vegetables goes for the animals.
Yeah. Or it goes into compost.
The aloe vera,
Oh yeah.
aloe vera farm.
That's also something that's really great for your skin. It has this kind of gel inside so that you can just put on your skin.
Works really well for jellyfish things.
Usually the big ones, they get small ones by themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, they just pop up next to it.
Yeah.
And you just move them. And you can see them on that side. These little
Yeah.
ones in between.
There's here, here.
Yeah, they just,
Yeah, they just come up by themselves.
yeah. Great for sunburn as well.
Molokhia.
If ever there was an Egyptian vegetable, this is the molokhia.
Then I give seeds.
Not everyone. Do you like?
Ah,
You guys like
so
molokhia?
they have
What do you use it for?
Soup
Yeah, you make
and
a
different.
kind of
start to have, this is the seeds.
Sticky
Have you had
green
it?
soup,
That
yeah.
kind of slimy, has a bit of a slimy texture when you put it in the soup. And they put it over rice. So you boil it, lots of garlic with it, and then eat it over rice.
I like it once a year.
Yeah?
And
I'm okay with that.
we have here
Oh yeah, this is something special. I don't know if you can
honey hives.
Sammy's gonna be careful with that one. Yeah, we got a bee.
We have two of them. One here, one under the door.
We just had a drop of honey from there. Those are all wild beehives. More moringa?
Really? That moringa too?
So we had all kinds of greens here, and then the ducks attacked it. Oh, that's another one you might know. Okra.
Oh. Oh, Mona Mama's okra. I missed that. That was good
Yeah,
stuff.
what happened to her? She's not there. She's closed down, huh?
Also you have this is like a nap
Yeah,
or cedar.
that's something you'll also find in
Tastes
the
like
desert.
an apple.
There's little fruits here already. They don't get very big. I don't like them. You love
I
them.
like it. They're here.
Yeah, they're nice, yeah.
Yeah, that's an old one from the last
Yeah.
harvest.
You eat everything.
They're a bit
They're
restricted.
nice, actually,
Look
yeah.
how many flowers in there. Amazing.
Well, just getting a look of this place, I mean, you guys are like us. We live outside here, right?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
how much time do you spend inside in Dahab?
We're watching Netflix.
And look at your space. I mean, basically, we spend all the time outside too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, lockdown was not such a hardship here.
No. Well, we really
That
appreciate it.
one.
Yeah, this is typically a day like any other day. Sunshine, no clouds, bit of a breeze.
Oh, the weather is perfect this time of the year. You can keep the doors and windows open when the temperature inside and outside is the same, around 30.
Hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
I didn't recognize it closed, actually.
Yeah. So first, I don't know if there's one that has a little pink flower. I don't think there's one right now. Then it closes up again.
Oh, there is here. One here.
Yeah, it's a little bit shriveled. So it closes up again and then it dries and then you can pick it. And you make a tea out of it. Hibiscus tea. It's really good apparently for your blood pressure, for the liver, and it's just really delicious. A little bit sour, so you have to add some honey or sugar to it. But yeah, so looks like we're getting a good crop of it this year.
Usually if you have it hot, it's raise the pressure, make it higher. If you have it cold, it's low the pressure.
Come over here. All right, well, thanks guys for showing us your garden and the farm.
Visiting.
Yeah. And we'll see you very soon behind another gate.
Yes.
Okay, welcome back. Due to some technical difficulties, we didn't have sound on our greeting. So, hi again. What we also mentioned in the beginning was that if you have any questions, you can ask us the questions on your own language. Even suomeksi voit laittaa kysymyksiä, jos tulee jotain mieleen. Also por svenska.
En Deutsch.
También hablamos español, si quieren preguntar.
En in het Nederlands.
بالعربي.
And of course in English.
Oh yeah.
We just speak that too.
So, Joseph, what did you bring us today?
Oh well, some eggs from our animal that you have seen in the videos. Duck eggs, turkey eggs, chicken eggs, quail eggs.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah. We
Different sizes, different eggs.
they are. So why are you growing those birds? And all those
Well-
different ones?
Well, actually, Annet can answer this better than me because of the taste of everything.
Yeah. Well, it's a hobby, kind of. You know,
Yeah.
goes out of hand. You know how it goes with hobbies. You know, it's a little. It was
Let's
small
have,
to
let's
start
have
with.
a bird.
Yeah, let's have a few chickens. Let's start with that. Yeah, I mean the house that we're renting, and it was kind of set up for it. Like the owner of the house had some chicken coops there, and we're both kind of into gardening and farming. So we thought, okay,
I'm about Egyptians, so
yeah, you're used to having live birds and everything around the
Yeah.
house. So I thought, okay,
well,
we
we
can
have
start.
them running in the house. Everybody together with
Yeah,
us.
you had them in the house, yeah. Yeah, so it
There's a
started with chickens, and then we really liked having the eggs from those, and we thought, okay, we've got more space, we can have a few turkeys maybe, and
Yeah.
it's easy to do this as well here because you can buy like small chicks. There's a car that goes around, and there are different shops that sell chicks, and yeah.
We are grateful for you because Thanksgiving is coming. So
Yes, the turkeys will be there.
Yeah, we're gonna have a show as well for Thanksgiving, and have one for turkeys. Or
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
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 I mean, I know for one, the taste of organic chicken eggs is completely different from what you get from the supermarket.
Yeah.
Even here, what you get from the supermarket,
Yes.
it's just you can't even compare them really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But there is something with the eggs. There is like the normal eggs that you buy, and there is something called Baladi eggs, which this is like the eggs
From the local.
from the locals, yeah. And then, but even if you buy the local Baladi eggs from the supermarket, which should be good, and actually it's good, better than the other eggs. But if you eat for a while from the organic eggs, like the eggs that we have, you will really realize the taste.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I didn't know, but like after been eating from these eggs for a while, then I went to the restaurant and I had some omelette, and like I really can taste the difference.
Yeah.
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 So
Also for the meat, like when we have one of our animals get killed and you've been eating that for a while, when you buy one from the chicken like farmed and you taste it, you can really realize if there is different in the taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's all to do with the food. I'm
Yeah.
convinced that it's
Yeah,
all
what
to
they
do
eat
with
is
what
what
they
they
eat.
taste like. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. And they get greens, and they get leftovers, and they get all kinds of. They get a real mixture, I think, of a variety of food
Yeah.
more than if they're farmed. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's so interesting because I mean, living in a desert climate, and everyone who's joining us tonight, how do we reconcile being here in a desert area with farming? Like, people think that it's too arid, or it may not be the best climate. How do you get the water, for example?
Well, I mean, for us, our house, like we have a well, so that means we have more water than a lot of people do, because most people get water from the government, maybe once a week, twice a week, fill up their tank, and that's the water that they use throughout the week for the house. So if you want more than that, you'll buy it from a car. There's like a big car that comes around. You can have your tank filled up again. But that's costly. If you want to have a really green garden and you have limited water, then yeah, it's going to cost. So the fact that we have the well makes a lot more possible, for sure. Yeah, that makes a big difference. Yeah, and there are other houses that have wells, but just kind of depends on your location whether you have underground water there, because there is water coming from the mountains, and there is, underground water that is available in certain places. So.
But this is for like gardening or like farming water, or like use it for showering or cleaning.
Oh, not drinking.
No.
But drinking water,
Right.
like there is of course the mineral water you buy in the supermarket, and there is some oasis water. Like there is an oasis that people go and collect the water, and they sell it with like big bottles, 50 liters. They call it the oasis water, and there is like one factory for like making the salty water sweet. And normally we most of the people live in Dahab buy their water from
we
there.
do.
Like yeah.
Yeah. You can have your bottles refilled. You don't have to buy plastic bottles all the time. So
Yeah.
it's a better way of doing it sustainably when you live here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what did you like in our farm? What did you like?
Well, we benefit from your farm. I mean, on a daily basis. Actually, in our house, we have a rule. If it's one of your eggs, it doesn't get cooked like in anything. For example, we don't use it for cakes or cooking. We just use it for scrambling or soft boiling or
Like
whatever.
you taste it. Just
And we enjoy the flavor so much. If we're gonna bake a cake, like your eggs are special at our house. So, but basically, I always love visiting you guys. I mean, just seeing the greens coming up at different times of the year. Last year you had sunflowers, and I like talking to the turkeys. That's my favorite. If I talk to turkeys, they talk back to me. So
Yes.
I like that part. And yeah, I'm just getting to see, the babies.
Babies.
I love the babies.
Yep.
When you have us over and we get to see them moving inside the eggs, and then it's like, that's the baby I saw, a couple months later. There it is running around. It's amazing.
Yeah. That was a real revelation for me as well, because I've never done anything like this. So
No.
to see, if you have an egg and you can just put your flashlight under it and you see the actual chick moving in there, that's really cool.
First
Yeah.
time I ever
Yeah.
saw that was with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Me
brilliant.
too. Well, I see them in the egg over the sun,
Yeah.
but I never had a good look and confirm them even inside the egg.
Yeah,
and all
they're
this,
moving. You
yeah,
can
they're
see them moving.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
actually a farm by itself almost.
Yeah.
Like all the cage where you keep them warm, where they
Mhm.
come out.
Yeah, the incubator.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So we are in the desert.
Yes.
Do you have soil coming from somewhere else, or is everything growing in the sand, or how does that work?
I mean, that's a matter of improving the soil over time, because to start with, it is pure sand. I mean, there is very little there. There's some nutrition, because even in the desert, there are plants that grow, there are herbs that grow, things come up, there are seeds in there. As soon as you put water on it, they're likely to something will come up. But to really farm properly, you need to improve it by putting in compost, just
Duck running around
Yes.
making their
manure. Yeah, you can either, if you can take manure here from horse stables, that's also really good to improve your soil.
But
with.
usually that's hard in the plant, so you need to
Yeah.
mix it with a lot of sands to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, or it has to just sit for a year, and then it's
Yeah.
then it's
Then it's
good.
useful.
Yeah, then it's useful.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Well, I think we have a question coming in from Gracie.
All right.
Thanks, Gracie, for your question.
What different veggies does the climate and soil facilitate?
Wow. Okay.
Vegetables.
Yeah, good one. Well,
Lots of them.
yeah, definitely. A lot of stuff that you can grow in Europe as well. I think the main difference is the time of year when you grow them. Here you basically grow in the winter. Like the video that you saw, we just shot it, and then now we're preparing and starting our vegetable garden basically, because it's cooling down, so we can start growing things. I mean, greens like lettuce and everything, that can be done quite early on. and it doesn't require a lot of nutrition. And then some tomatoes but everything like carrots,
Lettuce, carrots,
lettuce, herbs.
Herbs, like gargir.
Yeah, a lot of. I mean, the best things are always the things that grow locally.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah.
definitely.
Gargir is a type
And
of
I
rocket.
think if you grow greens, like it's the best to just eat it fresh. We have a
Yes.
basil plant at home,
Yeah.
and like you cut tomato and mozzarella, and you just grab some basil from the garden. It's
Yeah, like I was doing in
Can
the
be.
video. Yeah, when
Yeah.
I'm walking, I'm just
You're
grabbing.
just
them.
Yeah.
eating
And
direct.
last year you gave us rocket seeds, and we had rocket all winter. It was
Yeah.
That's something that grows
Oh.
so well everywhere. Yeah. My parents are always amazed at the basil because it doesn't grow with them in the Netherlands at all. Like it barely works. And here it's like a huge
bush. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
a
Basil,
tree.
mint.
We have basil and we have mint, but what I'm proud of is the lemon tree. Or
Yeah.
it's actually
That's
a lime tree. You buy a lime in Finland, it's this size.
Mhm.
Ish. Here it looks like an
Show it to the
orange.
camera.
Yeah, they were
We need a
absolutely
line.
amazing. Yeah.
But they literally size of an orange, and they taste so
Yes,
much
they
stronger
do.
than the lime that you buy in Finland.
Yeah.
I mean, it travels from here or Israel to Finland, and it's on the boat for 2 months, and it's not really
Yeah.
ripe
You
when it's
don't
already
grow
sold.
lemon in Finland.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's frozen half the year.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
No.
Citrus is perfect for
Citrus
these
trees
climates.
doesn't really
Yes.
work. Apple trees, yeah.
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 But here, citrus, I'll just love it.
Yeah. Anything that kind of likes dry weather, not too much nutrition in the soil. A lot of fruit can grow here though. Figs and mangoes and guava.
And mandarin and orange and like
We have
fig
figs
trees.
and
Yeah.
neighbours guava.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, neighbor.
Pomegranate.
Dates from the other neighbour.
Yes.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
true.
Almost growing on our land.
Dates. We collect the dates. We have 2 dates tree. We collect them, freeze them, and use them every day.
Yeah.
It lasts with us 1 year. The 2 pound dates, they last us the whole year, and even when the next year come, we still have leftovers from the
Yeah,
one
from the
before.
date
Yeah.
palms. I mean, that's the one thing that was here originally in Dahab. Like
Yeah.
from the beginning, this was
Yeah.
known as a place for date palms. I mean, the Bedouins would have come here to collect their.
Do you think there's a lot of people living like you guys, like growing a lot?
I don't know about a lot. I mean,
There is people growing in their places and
I know a
having
lot of
chicken.
people have the basic greens and
Yeah.
the basil and the mint and
Yeah.
stuff
Yes.
like that, but you guys have like a lot.
yeah, we have a proper
I think
veggie
what's
plot.
helped us is the place, because we have big place that's helped us to grow a lot of things. And there is people that have a places they grow things like that. And most of the Bedouins and other Egyptians who lives here, they have chicken in their houses, and
Yeah.
some they will have it in the balcony. They have like a flat, they will have it in the balcony and like
Or on the rooftop.
or on the rooftop or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
In the beginning of the video, we saw the goats just roaming on the streets. How do they know where they live and whose goats are they?
Well, everyone he knows his goat, like it's his family, like his son. Like you will have all the children are playing together, they look the same, but you know your son, you know
Yeah.
which one is yours. So
Really? That's
So
amazing.
it's like that. You go and
I
you know
hope.
which one is yours.
Well, it's nice to know it is another place where we can live from the land, and I love going to your house and visiting. And thanks
That's
for
so
sharing
cool.
it with us in this beautiful.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we really
Awesome.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
I really enjoy it.
Lovely.
Thank you for following the episode this week. And next week we might go from the garden to the other garden we have, which is underwater. So stay tuned. And
Someone gonna do his dive.
And remember, please ask questions on your own language. Suomeksi.
In Deutsch.
Español.
Nederlands.
بالعربي. And also you still, after watching the episode, you still can ask your questions and we will answer it for the next episode.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Thanks.
Bye.